Anthony Dennis Moore as Tony, Dad.
Whatever name we choose, you'll always be fab.
Today's your 60th birthday, so here's a short film with melodies.
To give you a nice reminder of some of our favourite memories.
You always make people laugh and love wearing Hawaiian shirts.
You begrudgingly share your food and pretend not to want desserts.
You buy Shazza flowers on Saturdays just because you're nice. You say you don't like curries, but you're just scared of the spice.
You love size luscious long locks.
And choose to drink just one Corona.
You helped us both buy houses, along with my Sharona.
You met Mum Christmas Eve, 1981. After 36 years married, it's clear she was the one.
You started working at Asda in Leeds while studying accountancy at night school. You worked in Harrogate and Swindon and then Melbourne with a pool.
From Paris to Bangkok, you never really stopped.
Business trips around the world. Can showering on a plane be topped?
You even took me on work experience, and that tasty OJ I shan't forget. Now you're in well-earned retirement, and your new job works up a sweat.
You're 9 to 5 in the garden, tending to your patch.
Growing carrots, lettuce, tomatoes and squash, and potatoes by the batch.
You pick slugs by night with a head torch on, lobbing them over the fence. You won 3 prizes at Malmesbury and Bloom, which is really quite immense.
We've been on countless adventures, with Mum running Moore's tours, from safari in South Africa to splashing on Fiji's shores.
You captained our catamaran in the luscious Whitsundays and battled through the Clipper Challenge despite the ocean sprays.
You always loved the sea days on all of our splendid cruises.
Even making friends with penguins in the subantarctic recluses.
You're always reading fantasy books like The Lord of the Rings.
And you're home and away in charades, oh the laughter that brings.
Growing up was a sweet cycle of classic lunch, sports and video games. Ice skating at the Link Centre and plenty of bowling frames.
You taught us to play squash, still beat us in our prime. Skittles down the pub, oh the beige food was sublime.
You took us to football matches for Malmesbury Youth FC. Even if I was super sub, your enthusiasm was a guarantee.
You were a volleyball champ and schooled mates at five-a-side footy. Now Shaz is beating you at golf, even if you go off the same team.
Back in the day we played Half-Life, shooting alien chickens for hours.
Or crossing over canyons with Indiana Jones's rope powers.
We bought video games for your birthday, knowing we get to play them too.
Now it's just Harbour Master, parking ships.
Wahoo! You always taught us about teamwork, like setting up fireworks with Round Table.
And watching Leeds United, you showed us football hooligan is just a label.
We've been to some mega gigs, like seeing the boss Bruce Springsteen, Shikari and 30 Seconds to Mars. There must have been a team.
But let's not forget the hearty walks with Jem the dog and your midlife crisis convertible, the best Beamer in the catalogue.
One thing has always been a mainstay, and that's your big shops on a weekend. Gateway, Summerfield, then Co-op, now Waitrose, your new best friend.
Always managing to sneak a big bar of Cadbury's into the house. You've come round to garlic and mushrooms thanks to my lovely spouse.
You were Alan D's landlord, briefly turned flatmate.
Beans on toast most evenings. No wonder you've lost so much weight.
But even though you binned our trampoline twice, wear underpants on your head and do silly accents with your voice.
We love you to the moon, especially in your fluoro. Like Dumbledore or Yoda, you'll always be our hero.
Even if we've not seen you a whole lot recently,
we know it's because you're just sensitive and that Mum cares for you decently.
Thanks, Mum.
It took us 20 plus years
to remember your date of birth. So
this special 24th of October, we're sending you the biggest hugs on earth.